Extra stream? Extra stream? What's going on here then? What is going on here? Is Lard doing an extra stream? By Jove, he is. You could also say by Jove, he is. Well, yes, extra stream coming up for you right now. Oh yeah, welcome in everybody. It's a Saturday evening, no one else is on that I know of. So, I thought I was having such a great time with this on Thursday evening. Let's play some more of it.
It was early morning. One of my friends was a local gunsmith, and he handed out firearms to anybody who'd take one. You see, the Daltons got it in their heads to rob two banks at the same time. Two banks on the same damn street. The story was Bob Dalton's girl was always riding him about how he had no ambition. Oh, you're nobody next to Jesse James, she'd say. Finally, the bastard took his brothers to Coffeyville just to shut her up.
Right. It's always the woman's fault.
Got ya.
Well, the locals recognized the Daltons right off. Before they could get away, half the town took up arms to defend their property.
Hey, we got us a hero. Put some holes in him!
I was going to say that. Is it nugget nearby? It's got to be in there somehow.
The brothers paid dearly for their stupidity, but everybody knows they had it coming.
There's more to it than that. I read all
Hello,
about
Michael.
that day, so I know for a fact that it went down very differently. First of all, it was high noon. A posse of U.S. deputy marshals were on the rooftop across the street.
Ow!
Get ready, boys. They're gonna make a move.
The lawmen had been tracking the Daltons for months. Now they finally had them dead to rights. Among them was a
They
bounty
did.
hunter feared by many a law.
Yeah, I thought, you know what?
This man had no
I enjoyed
intention
playing
of
this on
letting the Daltons
Thursday.
slip away.
No one else is
They
really
had an
on that I
adversary
wanted to
that day
watch,
who had
that I'm
no
aware
fear
of.
and offered them no
Why
quarter.
not?
The marshals tried to get the Daltons to surrender.
They'll give up eventually. You just gotta wait to some bitches out.
Yeah,
This
boy.
bounty hunter knew that the brothers were far too proud to ever lay down their guns.
Oh, that was a cracking shot.
He went in there alone to confront those criminals.
Wow, look at
One
that
of the
magic.
marshals shouted, "Where are you going? Are you crazy?"
Hey, where do you think you're going, dumbass? That rifle's mine.
But he paid him no mind. He saw a way to get around to the back of the bank. Then he figured out how to hit the Daltons from a direction they weren't expecting.
Above. Yeah, how's your Saturday been so far, matey? You been alright?
From above. Fortunately, a water tower was right there.
It's amazing, isn't it?
A moment later, he was climbing up a steep ladder, laughing at danger as he did. It was brave men like him who risked their lives to tame this wild country.
Oh yeah, onto the roof.
We've got company.
Heroic men like him, who did what other men couldn't or wouldn't to make this country free.
Ah,
Jim Bowie, Davy Crockett, who died defending the Alamo.
Is that Silas Greaves? Son of a bitch!
oh nice. What games did you play?
That's right.
Lovely.
Come on, kill him!
Super lucky step. Oh, nice. Very nice. Make some headshots and increase your focus. Why, yes. Yes, I will.
You better hide.
Ah, that was secret. Slow and steady wins the race in Forza.
Over there!
That was stupid of me.
That's Silas Greaves. What the hell?
Blam! Blam! He came away victorious, taking down those thieving Daltons.
Wow. Well, well, well.
Over there! That's Silas Greaves. What the hell? You can't hide forever.
I'll call you Juarez. How you doing, man? Welcome in, dudes. Quotes are sorted. As you can see,
His name was Silas Greaves, and when the dust finally settled,
the extra life bit
he was
sorted
the
as well.
last man standing.
Sorry, kid, but that just wasn't the way it happened. It was early evening, not high noon.
How many times do we have to get the
Daltons
Daltons?
blew up a safe, and we're all set to hightail it out of there. I was late to the party, and Coffeeville was already up in arms. Those pathetic deputies surrounding the bank were dropping like flies.
Yep. The Dalton brothers.
I'd been tracking those jokers for months, waiting for them to do something reckless. Finally, they did. Those stupid bastards decided to rob 2 banks at the same time in the same town where everybody knew them. But they still had friends in Coffeeville.
You can't get me. Oh, so you're hiding too now? Oh, now what? Now you're in trouble.
Bastards. Hey, I said I'd play it. If people wanted to donate to help kids that are ill, I'll do it. I'm gonna hate it for at least half hour, but you know.
Hey, you got us a you. Put some holes in them.
Those friends came after me like a pack of wild dogs, tooth and nail. They were coming at me from all directions.
I'm trying to remember what it was to do you think me again? Do where you need to go. That's it.
I caught sight of the Daltons running with the money and didn't want to lose it. Problem was, they knew the town better than I did. To top it off, I found myself in the middle of another shootout entirely.
Did the Dolphins roll up in somebody's house?
No, it was the Smiths, I believe. They were cousins of the Daltons. They were shooting at the Browns, who were shooting at the Daltons. Which wasn't any surprise, as those 2 families have been feuding forever.
Oh, yeah.
And since the Joneses are related
Not
to the
fair enough.
Browns, they shot at the Smiths, pissing off the Heimhoffers, whose daughter
So if people want to see
recently
things
married
like
a Smith.
Deadpool,
Well,
you know.
bullets were flying every which way.
Alan
as all
Wake,
those
Final
feuds
Fantasies,
and
that sort of
cannons
stuff.
caught fire all at once. There was a hell of a lot of pissed off people in Coffeeville that day. But that's just the way life is sometimes. Shit happens.
But yeah, if I have it, I will play it. There's a collectible around here. Where is it? Hello, Flossie. It goes quite well, thank you. It goes quite well. It's got to be downstairs then, surely. There we go. Yeah, it does go quite well. Hope you're well. Welcome in for an extra stream tonight.
The Dalton boys knew I would never give up. Those Daltons weren't the sharpest knives in the drawer, but they always stood together. They set a trap to slow me down and allow at least 2 of them to escape. The 3rd brother stayed behind to plant me, just in case that trap of
you
theirs didn't work.
shitter. With what he's tinkering with, is that liable to go boom? But yeah, quotes are back.
It was him.
It is.
The youngest.
Quote,
And he
space ad,
decided to
and then
stand
the
his
quote.
ground and face me down.
I ain't afraid of you.
Shout outs are SO.
This is where it ends for you.
He was determined to protect his brothers. I understood how he felt. Taking me on all by his lonesome wasn't exactly a recipe for a long life.
Yes!
But Emmett Dalton survived the robbery in Coffeyville. He's the only Dalton who did.
They say he was shot 23 times.
Well, Dwight, who do you think put all those damn holes in him?
That'd be me.
But I have to admit, that boy had grit.
Oh, camera, stop it. You're behaving earlier. Yes. Only the mods. Well, I believe only the mods are allowed to do shout-outs. 1 second. Well, I can find out for you. 1 second to see whether people can do the quotes. Let me find it. Moderate. Use level VIP, so VIPs and that should be able to use them as well. Gio, if you're in, could you do me a quick favour and try a shout out, and then Michael, could you do so? One for Gio, one for Flossie, please.
We'll get those suckers.
It took me a couple of days to track the Daltons down.
They can't get away with this.
And in that time, a whole posse of local vigilantes offered to lend a hand.
We'll track him to the ends of the earth.
They seemed as determined as me to find those outlaws. But as we headed into those swamps, it was like I had my own private army. There was no way those boys were getting away this time.
Cheers, Michael.
It was early fall, right? Beautiful time of year. At least you had the weather on your side.
Not by my recollection. It was damp and foggy as hell. It was tough to stay on a true course, so we kept an eye out for landmarks. It was autumn. The maple trees were in full color, red as blood. The rains that year were torrential, so the whole area was flooded.
Oh, the waypoint
The
indicator is...
vigilantes had spread out wide, and pretty soon I couldn't see anybody.
Ha! But yeah, it's mods that can do quotes. And yes, there is a quote already, so... exclamation mark quote 1, I believe?
Bury them in the swamp. Let them where they stand.
Except for some son of bitches ahead of me wanted to do me harm. So I had to face them alone. I wondered why my compatriots didn't come running when they heard the shots.
So did you find the Daltons?
Not yet, but I did have the questionable pleasure of meeting a few of their friends.
It's the Daltons, not the Waltons. Wow, that was nice. Spot enemies even before beyond your feet. I'm sure that was a quote you wanted.
Established quite a reputation by that time, so they attracted all manner of riffraff to their cause.
They weren't like the TV show. Hello, Vicky. How you doing? Right, where are you?
He and I was under serious attack.
Lord. Good Lord. How's your weekend going, Vicky?
And my reinforcements was nowhere to be seen.
Burst that, melon farmers.
You ready to buy bomb? You vociferous!
What are you shooting at? Fair enough. As long as you're taking time to rest, that's just the main thing. Got ya. Fair enough. How was it?
But luckily, a barn materialized as if right before my eyes. I scrambled up top to get a better view.
Wow, a barn just materialised? How nice! Played some more Demon Souls with JT today.
But just ended up falling inside.
So, how did you
No worries,
get out?
Flossie.
The
Thank you very
barn
much
doors
for
was
being here.
open. About right then, I saw some suspicious characters running for the bushes. Of course, I followed them. But that goddamn swamp was like a goddamn maze, and pretty soon I had no goddamn idea where I was. Steve? So I just started walking, and pretty soon Steve? Steve?
Huh? Oh, no, I'm listening.
Are you listening, really? Are you?
Indians surrounded me from all sides.
about an hour ago, but I'm still feeling hungry, so come to...
No.
Fair enough.
I just wanted to make sure Steve was paying attention. Now, where was I?
You were following the Daltons through a swamp?
That's right. See, Steve? Dwight's paying attention.
No, I'm listening. I was just resting my eyes.
Yeah, you're resting your eyes.
Where was I?
The Daltons.
Right. See, there's a reason so many outlaw gangs are made up of brothers. Being a brother is a very sacred thing. It's a bond like no other.
Bounty hunters! Stop that son of a bitch!
Yeah.
Did you ever find the damn Daltons?
Not yet. But I did find a few of their cousins. You Kansans breed like rabbits. More Smiths or Heimhoffers or who knows what.
Oh, shit, right to the face. He just unloaded right in my face there. God.
Bounty hunters! Stop that son of a bitch!
I wish I could lose that amount.
There he is!
But hell, what's more important than family? I bet Ben knows what I'm talking about.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. I mean, I may well be pissing you off, but... Good night. Good night.
Somebody kill that son of a bitch!
Night. Not hard work, that's for gym 5 days a week for 3 hours a day. Bloody hell.
You come out and I will. Now you're in trouble. Ain't bothering me. There you
Got him. Oh, it feels good to be back playing this. Nope, don't normally stream on Saturday. I just thought I decided to do it tonight. I had an inkling of wanting to play this more, so I decided to. It was either this or play some more like NASCAR Heat, and I thought, you know what, I'll play some more of this. Try and get back into the rhythm of streaming and stuff, you know. Trying to drum up some more business for Extra Life on February 4th, which you'll see the bit above our head. Between February 4th, 12 PM to 12 AM. If anybody donates $10 or more, if it's in my games list on my PlayStation, my Xbox, and my PC, I'll play the game for at least half hour. I've got to start off with Balance Lock.
ain't seen the likes of
boys were out there somewhere, standing together against anyone who would threaten them.
Oh my word, that was fun. You ain't seen the likes of me. Boom, dead. Oh dear.
And that's when I saw it. A goddamn steamboat.
Achievement
A
unlocked.
steamboat in a swamp?
Yeah, Steve, but this wasn't much more than a wreck, really.
But how'd a damn steamboat end up in the swamps?
But when it
Guess
was
it
in the
floated
swamp,
off during the flood of '89.
Now, was it a stern-wheeler
call it
or
Juarez
a tug?
Gunslinger.
What,
Back to the PS3 days.
does that really make a difference, Steve? It was a steamboat with a
Well,
goddamn army on board.
360 PC.
It was in that a fusillade of bullets come raining down from on high. And those vigilantes who accompanied me weren't anywhere to be found. But among those men that were shooting at me, I thought I saw some familiar faces.
It's really fun though. Yeah, when they actually stop chucking shit at me. Only Red Dead Revolver, it would be like. Because Redemption, different kettle of fish altogether. This is a lot more arcadey. An arcadey first-person shoot 'em up. Or you could sort of compare this to Gun when it came out.
It's you!
There you are, you fucker. That's a collectible here. Don't make me be stuck. It would make me stuck,
It
wouldn't it?
was in that a fusillade of bullets come raining down from on high. And those vigilantes who accompanied me weren't anywhere to be found. But among those men that were shooting at me, I thought I saw some familiar faces.
Fuck, well. Got him that time much better. Where is this?
Somewhere up there, the Daltons were waiting on me.
Up here? Aha, up here.
Yeah, you know you can't beat me.
It's got to be above me then. Gotta be above me, that one. I ain't getting down there.
Till you full of lead.
Are you really?
Sounds like you don't give up too easy.
That's the kind of man I am, Ben. I set out to do something. I do it. Surrender just ain't in my nature. Plus, I'm stubborn as hell.
Told you'd be up here, didn't I? Got ya. They waited until I got onto the bloody ladder.
Rule the day. One sorry son of a bitch.
There's no Xbox on. I don't care what the hardest games on Xbox Game Pass are. Yeah, why would I? So what games have people been playing recently? In the lead up to the new year?
Right about then, much to my relief, the vigilantes finally arrived. Their leader motioned at a cabin in the middle of the top deck, pointing me directly at the Daltons. I finally had them, after months of dogged pursuit.
He's gonna turn on me, aren't you?
But it turned out that they had me.
Take him out.
Told
I'm
you.
sending you to hell.
You're replaying Fallen Order, nice.
The Daltons had played
Not
me
so
like a
tough after
fiddle.
all, is it?
Apparently, the vigilantes were on their damn payroll. They didn't just want to shoot me. They wanted to burn me alive. But finding my way out of a burning labyrinth proved to be quite a challenge.
It was a riverboat, right? I mean, it's not like it was a goddamn ocean liner.
I mean, you say that. Wasn't quite damn like a ocean liner. Well, it was.
But finding my way out of a burning labyrinth proved to be quite a challenge.
It was a riverboat, right? I mean, it's not like it was a goddamn ocean liner.
Well, yeah, but I was in a
Did you
fight.
hear about that ship that's gonna launch next year? Largest one in the world.
Oh, poo.
But finding my way out of a burning labyrinth proved to be quite a
It
challenge.
was a riverboat, right? I mean, it's not like it was a goddamn ocean liner.
Well, yeah, but I was in a
Did you
fight.
hear about that ship that's gonna launch next year? Largest one in the world.
You're
Well, I'm-
talking about the Titanic. If you ask me, it's too blessed big. I don't think they're even
So anyway...
Don't be stupid, Steve. They know what they're doing. They say the Titanic is unsinkable.
Oh, God.
But getting back to that steamboat, how'd you get off it, Mr. Greaves?
I took in a lot of smoke that day, so I admit my recollection might be a bit hazy. But somehow I managed to finally disembark. I was coughing up smoke and pretty damn pissed. I was done playing games with those boys. It was time to settle this once and for all.
You want to see them? Yes, this one is, yes. Because you've got the cartel, which is in modern day. Because the second one was Bound by Blood, which is like, got a couple of brothers in it. Jigsaw 3, yes, yes. Oh, a little bit of Warhammer. I haven't got the others on here yet, so... No, but the actual trailers now. For sale! Or at least on PC anyway. I may have the other on
Xbox weren't
Xbox.
about to come at me one at a time. They were in this together.
Guardians was Game of the Year,
Two
same.
brothers side by side, determined to take me down. Confident that this time the odds were on their side.
Holy shit, they were quick. Oh, it's that bastard right there, the big back. Well, Guardians was really good. Why am I still... Oh, Corn, how you doing, man? How does it go?
They got it wrong. A sad end for those two.
Yeah, Lodge's
If they'd
judgment
only
on us
known
need
that
to play
Emmett was
through
still
properly
alive
as well.
despite his wounds. Paroled 14 years later, he moved to California and sold real estate and
Nice.
lived off the legend of that fateful day. And the tragic death of his two brothers.
Yeah, Halo was good. Really liked Halo. Boobs.
My own brothers died tragically as well, truth be told.
The Wild Bunch.
It was 1868, and me and my older brothers were pulling a tidy profit running cattle into Juarez, Mexico. One night after my brothers retired for the evening, I found a little poker game in a cantina with a couple of cowboys. And I just couldn't lose. I even won an old Spanish coin that had to be 100 years old. Well, I was mighty pleased with myself the next morning as my brothers and I rode for Texas.
If you can get it for
But
free.
before we crossed the border, those cowboys caught up with us. It was Johnny Ringo, Roscoe Bob Bryant, and another asshole named Jim. They wanted their money back and everything else we had, including our lives, as those boys didn't want us coming for them later. Bob put that old Spanish coin in my mouth and said, "I won't have it said that I left you with nothing, boy." Well, those horses bolted, and there we hung as those bastards rode away. The branch finally snapped under the weight of the three of us, but being my older brothers were bigger and heavier, they were already dead. And right then I swore to myself that I would avenge them. Ringo you know about. But Bob eluded me, until I heard he was riding with the Wild Bunch.
We're going to be shooting the Wild Bunch then. Yeah, the not so great train robbery.
I'd been on their trail for months, ever since they left their hideout in the Bighorn Mountains.
The
Led
mountains
by
of Big
Butch
Horn.
Cassidy. They were a loose association of outlaws who robbed banks and trains from Colorado to Montana. Among them was the Sundance Kid, and that murderous hombre I was tracking, Roscoe Bob Bryant.
Were you a part of that giant Pinkerton posse after the Wild Bunch?
No, boy. A circus like that would have slowed me down. Besides, I wanted Bryant all to myself. I'd heard about a large shipment of gold being transported to Wilcox, Wyoming on the Overland Flyer.
Nice. Perseverance.
I
Achievement
figured the
unlocked.
Wild Bunch would likely hit such a treasure, and by God, I figured right.
Yes, I was just... No, I was speaking about gun. I may have gun. I have to have a look. No, it might be on backwards compatibility.
They blew the bridge with the intention of forcing the train to stop.
They
Well,
forced
I
the train
assumed
to
the
stop.
Wild Bunch was likely in the still intact part of the train high above, so I had no choice but to make my way up through the passenger cars dangling down. I was determined to make that sumbitch Bob pay for what he did to my brothers.
Bad. Right, bad. Well, shit. Climbing
Ears
up
are
the
still
mountains.
ringing from blowing up that bridge.
What'd you say?
Well, I made my way off unscathed and came upon a few members of the gang and had no choice but to dispatch them. From there, I had to negotiate an even more precarious route. But first, I would need to get my ass out of there.
Yeah, I'm not riding the horse. So yeah, as you can see, just above my head, there is a little gold bar. Because Extra Life, the run that I was meant to do in November, will be happening February 4th.
My ears are still ringing from blowing up that bridge.
What'd you say?
I can't hear a goddamn thing.
Shit! That son of a squeeze!
God damn you! What the hell?
Yeah, Red Dead Revolver was actually not bad. I've certainly played better, but I've played worse. Oh, is that you running away from the area, not a find? Okay.
I jumped from the frying pan into the fire as the train was clearly fixing to fall. I found the gang, but in order to find old Bob, I needed to fight my way forward past a whole passel of desperados. Outside, inside, any way I could, I made my way towards my prey.
I mean, that wasn't exactly the smartest idea to kick a door while the train's
It was
falling.
mostly a freight train, as I recall. There were no passengers aboard that day.
But it sure is fun. Yeah.
As I mentioned before, I am not fond of heights. But I was too busy dodging bullets to worry about falling to my death. Odds were I was likely to die that day anyway. So I was determined to take down as many of those bastards as I could.
Missed by the bullet. I love being able to dodge the bullets like that. Didn't want to hide from you.
At times it was like shooting ducks in a shooting gallery. The only difference is these damn ducks shot back.
But yeah, the extra life bit I'm doing is you pay and I'll play games from my collection of PlayStation, Xbox, or Steam. Minimum of $10, and you get to choose. If I don't have it, then you can get to choose something else. Or it's potentially really good. I might buy it in time so I can play. I got a golden rifle, but there is the first game that will be replayed. Will be Balance Lot.
I kept hoping the law would show up and give me a hand.
Like that giant Pinkerton posse that I read about. Did they come riding in, guns a-blazing to help?
But hopefully there should be a timer going off very soon. Anyways, dude.
Help? From the Pinkertons? No, son. I had to fight the wild bunch all by my lonesome. As usual.
Who the hell is that? Cover! Retreat! Retreat! He's killing everybody! You calm down, He'll kill us all!
Yes, I shot them in the back. And then I got meleeed. Nuggets nearby. A son of a bitch! Where is this nugget? I hear the nugget.
Yeah, you know you can't beat me.
I now see the nugget. Lovely. Close quarters fire. You can't be bulletproof, but you can be more resistant. On average, every fourth enemy bullet shot from a short weapon will bounce off for you. Yes, please.
My guess is those dime novels didn't portray this as it happened, did they? Only a few stragglers were left. I had to cut them down pronto if I was going to stay on old Bob's trail.
Take this, you varmints.
Once I silenced all those guns, I went searching for my nemesis, determined to finally have my justice. But the only survivor who welcomed me was George Flat-Nose Curry.
Who was he?
The fastest gun in the gang. Right after Sundance, I mean.
I was going to say,
And
why
Kid
they call him
Curry,
Flat-Nose?
and maybe Elsie Lay. Though some folks might dispute that.
Doesn't help when Google Chrome puts something that you don't want to see up. And this is on YouTube, by the way. I got him. He seems to be my nemesis at the moment, though.
On that very same day, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid decided to leave the Wild Bunch behind.
No worries, Vicky.
And decamped for South America.
I'll catch you later.
They ended up living down there for many years, but I'm sure you already know all about that.
Oh, yeah. I've only been going about an hour. Wow.
I tried to find Bob Bryant, but it was as if he'd disappeared. Sometime later, I heard the Wild Bunch was back together. Kid Curry escaped from jail, and now he was running the whole shebang. So I took to their trail, as I was still in pursuit of my brother's killer and hoped that he was back with him.
That Kid Curry's kinda crazy, ain't he? Don't let him hear you saying that.
Anyways, I tracked those boys to a camp right outside Parachute, Colorado.
Something's coming. What the hell's that?
Being outnumbered, I didn't bother with a warning shot. I just started taking those bastards down.
Oh, long shot. I thought I got him in the head there. Did there though. Yep. I'm not quite getting the
Old Bob
69%
wasn't among
ammo.
them, and neither was Kid Curry. I could sense him close by, however, plotting something nasty. I just needed a clue as to their whereabouts.
Find clues as to their whereabouts.
And I found one. A map with their bold plan clearly marked. This
That's
time
quick.
they were fixing to blow up a train trestle. Property of the Union Pacific. The plan clearly indicated how they were fixing to undermine several of the weakest wooden supports.
Next morning outside the Parachute.
Kid Curry was considered the wildest of the wild bunch. It was said that he fathered 85 bastard children.
Fucking
Though
hell.
some say it was only 5.
If he did 85, surely that's a spaff a lot.
Kid Curry had bragged to a whore how he was gonna rob a train heading to the U.S. Mint in Denver. And that whore, Fat Sally, she told me. The bridge was rigged with dynamite, so I decided I'd best be careful confronting those bastards.
Nice.
A moment later, I saw a ladder that somehow had escaped my attention.
Don't you blow us up now. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. Who the hell's that? Hey, you!
But the Wild Bunch did not take kindly to my presence and attempted to blow my head off. It appeared the kid had found a number of new recruits to bolster their ranks. Guess there's always desperate men willing to trade their lives for stolen treasure.
I'm trying to... Let me... Fine.
Putting you down.
What happened next?
Well, having removed the first bundle of dynamite, I decided I might as well remove the other one.
Fair enough.
Once that was done, I figured I'd find my way from there.
Rule the day.
You'll rue the day. Go on, stop ruining.
Why don't somebody shoot him? We don't kill him. It'll kill us.
Come on. There you come. Who's next?
So what happened then?
Oh,
Had to remove more of that damn dynamite.
armored, no problem.
It must have been terrifying trying to make your way across.
I was sweating it a bit, but then I noticed a footbridge tied up on high, so I shot the rope.
And kill you. Thank you very much.
So that was all the dynamite?
Funny you should mention that, darling. As actually, there was a fourth charge impeding my progress.
Wasn't repeating it anymore.
Once I removed it, my path was pretty clear.
Come on, you have to admit some of these shots this evening have been very, very good. See, I'm waiting for someone also to actually do something for Extra Life that they know that'll make me go, okay.
So I proceeded onward and realized that that way just wasn't gonna work. I needed an alternate path forward.
Nugget, where are you? Saying there's a nugget round here. Ah, nugget's up there. Oh, right. Ah, right. I see. I have to get up there, do I? Right. There we go. Kid curry. New level. Thank you. Waste not higher combos and concentration. Oh. Take that. But yeah, obviously I'm not going to say the game. You could have, yeah. Okay, so where we go then? Where's this alternate route? Now let's be honest, would a little adventure on the prairie be done in about half hour? Balance lock won't be.
Luckily, I found a cave, and as I made my way back to the bridge, I saw something that concerned me. It was a long burning fuse, and it was moving fast as hell. I had to catch it.
So a nugget is nearby. Where's the nugget?
The burning fuse was so damn quick, I had to run like the wind. I almost had it, but no.
Piss.
It's gonna blow!
Thought I was gonna have a coronary when I lost sight of those sparks. My heart was pounding like a sledgehammer. I knew that failure meant boom. Then, finally, at the last moment. Whew. Of course, I was successful, or clearly I wouldn't be talking to you folks here today.
Good lord, right. It's got to be in there. Why would you put a nugget so close to a chase scene like that?
Naturally, I removed the last dynamite charge. Well, it was a touching reunion.
Good.
But by this time, I was thoroughly exhausted and dragging my ass, as I was not a young man anymore.
Hell no, I can amen to that. But all your patience is about. Probably not. But if you're the only one who donates, that's the only game I'll be playing until I complete it. Which I hope more people do.
Kill that SOB! Make him bleed! Send him to her.
Finally, I found those boys. Or more precisely, they found me.
He's crazy and Kid Curry asked me! Bloodier than a damn fruitcake!
Yes. I mean, I played for 37 minutes of balance a lot before. 37 minutes.
Who the hell is that guy? He's crazier than Kid Curry asked me! Bloodier than a damn fruitcake!
Yeah, at least I don't own that.
Who the hell is that guy? He's crazier than Kid Curry asked me! Bloodier than a damn fruitcake!
God, there's so many here.
He's crazier than Kid Curry, asked me. Nuttier than a damn fruitcake. Where'd you learn that? How many of us is he gonna kill?
Let's take a moment, shall we? Jesus.
Just when I thought things couldn't get worse, Kid Curry opened up on me with a goddamn Gatling gun. It was hidden in this tunnel, pretty well shielded.
Kid Curry.
You can't hide from me. Oh, man, you can shoot.
Luckily, I had located some dynamite. I still, however, had my work cut out for me.
You can't hide forever. You know who I am. It's not fair. Man smells like a million. Are you kidding me? Last mistake you'll ever make.
What the how?
Get out of here, you coward! Can't beat me! Shit! Lay down and die! You know who I am? Damn! That smells like a killie. It's not fair. God damn it, I need some help here. Come on, boys. Take this sumbitch the last mistake you'll ever make. Crossfire!
What the wow, this one's...
Yellow bastard!
It's just taken a turn, hasn't it, this?
Do you know who I am? Like this cocksucker! Move it, boys!
the fact they're saying that I'm yellow.
Shit, I gotta reload. You can't beat me. Are you kidding me? Time for you to lay down and die. I think he's scared. This is the last mistake you'll ever make. Hold it off while I reload. It's not fair. That smells like a kill you. Guess you had enough, huh? Do you know who I am?
Do I really want?
What are you, yellow? Are you kidding me? Time for you to lay down and die.
I mean, we're getting there slowly but surely, eh?
You yellow bastard! That smells like a kill you. Am I out of bullets already? Shit! This is the last mistake you'll ever make. Show yourself, you coward! Do you know who I am? Are you kidding me? It's not fair.
Welcome back, dudes.
Lay down and die. Meat fat bastard. Give me a hand, goddammit. Can't beat me.
Gonna cut you a
You got a
new
trophy?
spot.
You got a trophy? Oh, look at the trophies.
Enough! Shit! This is the last mistake you'll ever make.
Oh, nice. I wish they'd do that for us in Dark Souls, in Demon Souls. Look at hell.
Time for you to lay down and die. Get out here! Can't beat me. Are you kidding me? That smells like a kill you. Shit! Mistake you'll ever make. Get out of here, you coward! Do you know who I am? Time for you to lay down and die. You can't hide forever. Damn! You can't beat me.
Fuck,
It's not
fuck.
fair.
Fuck. Fuck. pain in the ass is who you are.
This is the last mistake you'll ever make. Show yourself, you coward! Yeah. You can't beat me. It's not fair. Time for you to lay down and die. Did you have enough, huh? That smells like a damn! Shit, I gotta reload.
It's like shit, I got to reload and automatically just starts firing.
This is the last mistake you'll ever make. You can't hide forever. You can't beat me. It's not fair. Time for you to lay down and die.
Well, that didn't
Get
work.
out of here! That smells like a killing. Damn! Stupid contraption! Are you kidding me? Do you know who I am? This is the last mistake you'll ever make. Hold it off while I reload. You can't beat me. Shit! It's not fair. Time for you to lay down and die.
This is really going slowly now. What the hell?
Get out of here, you coward! Are you kidding me? God damn it, I need you to hold here. Come on, boys, take this subbitch out. Beat that bastard! Give me a hand here, goddammit!
Eventually, I brought that tunnel down.
Do it that way then.
That's when I met Kid Curry himself. He had decided to stop pussyfooting around and deal with me personally. Gonna cut you a new... As fast as he
Ooh, did I
was,
shoot right in the nads?
I was just a bit faster. And as he lay wounded, I demanded to know the whereabouts of Roscoe Bob Bryant. He shouted at me. Is that what this is about? Bob went with Butch and Sundance to South America. You ain't never finding him.
You ain't finding shit.
Those were his last words.
So, Bob Bryant got away?
I knew I'd never find him in South America.
What about the other killer?
Yeah, you kind of glossed over that one.
Well, I found Jim not long after my showdown with Ringo. At the time, he was riding with the James Younger gang. Did I neglect to mention that?
Jesse James.
Jesse James? The greatest outlaw who ever lived?
Jesse and his kin rode with Quantrill when he raided Lawrence, Kansas, and killed near 200 people, boy.
Ah, nothing great about that.
And from there, him and his brother went on to rob banks and trains from Kansas to Missouri.
Which is why there was such a rich bounty on their heads. 40 grand for both of them, dead or alive. That's one hell of a payday.
We're kicking ass.
I confronted them as they were robbing a train. Bullets were flying at me from every which way. But I knew I'd have to fight my way forward if I was gonna find this Jim.
Headshots, lads, headshots. There's a nugget nearby, isn't there? Can you see why I wanted to play more of this tonight?
Now wait a second. Now, how'd they stop this train in the first place?
Well, the James boys were experts at this. They hopped a freight train, having heard there was a big payroll in the express safe. So, I hopped the same train.
Oh, wrong way. You know those moments when you go, I just had that moment. Oh, blimey.
The James Younger gang was decimated after that little fiasco they had in Northfield, Minnesota. So Jesse needed more men and took on the killer I was after, along with a host of others. I was hoping to find my man and put a bullet in his head.
There's a nugget somewhere nearby.
Climbing around that train, I must have swallowed 100 damn bugs before I reached
James
that...
Younger gang pulled the first train robbery west of the Mississippi.
Sounds like you hold them in high regard.
Everyone knows they were the most famous outlaw gang ever.
They were, and how did Jesse James
And
get
you
killed?
took them all on by your
Shot in the back.
lonesome. Again. I'm finding this all a little hard to swallow, friend.
Well, maybe you need to wash it down with some whiskey. By the way, did I mention that that train was flying down those tracks like a bat out of hell?
Boy, I like giving these guys heads. Wait, what?
gentleman's facilities. Suddenly I have an urgent need to drain my one-eyed snake. Well, I've had more than a few drinks, and I've been sitting here for quite a spell.
Right through there. Let me show you. I never heard so much malarkey in my life.
You think he's bullshitting us?
You don't think he's Silas Greaves?
I think he's just some old drunk looking for some free liquor.
Yeah, the narration in this is very good.
I don't know, Jack. I think I believe him. You don't think he met Jesse James?
Boy, you gotta be kidding me. That story makes no sense at all.
Jack.
I mean, you gotta be 2 bricks short of a load to believe that cock and bull story.
I don't agree.
Jack, lay off.
But you seriously think that tired old man went toe-to-toe with Jesse James?
Well, that's better. Did I mention that this Jim was married to the infamous Belle Starr? Of course, I didn't learn that until later. Anyway, I made my way forward the best I could. Around the sides, over the roof.
Reload your shotguns in a blink of an eye. Yes. Oh, who got me there? Something got me there.
At some point, some sumbitch saw me and shouted out, "It's a damn Pinkerton!"
It's a damn Pinkerton!
Now, I never worked for that lying cocksucker, but I guess they assumed I was one of his assassins. Those evil bastards firebombed Jesse's mother's house and killed his stepbrother. So it's no wonder each and every asshole on that train wanted me dead.
Everybody's always mistaking you for somebody else. Why is that, I wonder?
Don't rightly know, Jack. I'm just telling you how I remember.
I knew that was going to happen, falling off the train. Shit.
You can't fight James! Had enough? You can run! And hide forever!
You are.
Goddamn law dog!
Law dog.
Yeah, you know you can't beat me.
Bastards. Oh shit.
That asshole just killed Red?
Yeah, I killed you as well. Amazing, that, isn't it?
Kill you!
I came across a flat car piled high with logs and had to come up with a creative way to make my way forward. Right about then, I was attacked by some asshole on a Gatling gun.
Yeah, seems like you run into a lot of them.
Asshole?
Gatling guns.
Yes, I did. Now, I don't remember how I took it out. It was either a bullet or dynamite.
Where would you find dynamite?
Does it really matter, Jack? You're messing with the flow of the story here.
That's what I wanted. Got it. Piss guy there. Because once again, Google. Oh, we got something about the seal here. Stop it. This is not TNA. Where are you guys? Got any more guys coming out? Because you know.
I was looking for Jim and shooting any son of a bitch stupid enough to get in my way. And that included Jesse James himself.
that'll work, right? Killing them that way.
There sure were a lot of men determined to die that day.
Show yourself, coward!
Anybody else? Any more for any more?
It was then that Jesse detached the express car from the rest of the damn train.
Oh shit.
I could see Jesse waiting for me, fixing to kill me so he could get away with all that money.
I was like, I can't get
You
through
had a
that
showdown with Jesse James?
Of course he didn't. Everybody knows that Jesse was killed by Bob Ford. Yeah. Jesse went out like John Wesley Hardin. Coward shot him in the back of the head.
Guess it doesn't matter how far you run, does it, Ben? Your past always catches up with you.
Oh, I thought I had him. God damn. I can't be too far from the end now.
Yeah, I didn't kill Jesse James. Just wounded him bad enough to convince him to hang up his guns.
What about that Jim fella? What happened to him?
I figure he was up front with a gun to the engineer's head. That bastard slipped away again. I'll tell you how I got him. But first I need to wet my whistle.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, so, Gio, are you planning to go stream tonight?
After my showdown with Jesse, I continued to track his brother, Frank, and that son of a bitch, Jim. I followed those bastards into the high mountains as they were going to ground.
What mountains would that be?
Somewhere in the Ozarks, I believe. The perfect place to hide out from the authorities. In fact, before I could find them, some Indians who fled the res and were hiding out from the military found me first. They probably thought I was a cavalry scout and didn't want me telling the military where they were.
Engines?
Yeah, they could have been Cheyenne, but there was all sorts of renegades roaming the landscape back then.
Bastards. Depending how close I am to the end, I might just continue
Hey,
this and just finish it
about
off tonight.
another whiskey, Ben? Nothing better to soothe the troubled soul. Now, where was I? Indians, right. I had more than my share of run-ins with the red man. Like that time, did I tell you about Grey Wolf?
Yes, sir. You did.
Ah, of course I did. In fact, I can still remember that old medicine man's words to me.
Jesus Christ, we're back to that again.
You carry great darkness in your heart. It will claim your soul. You will come to this place again.
The hell? That was,
Like that time. Did I tell you about Grey Wolf?
Yes, sir.
Ah, of course I did. In fact, I can still remember that old medicine man's words to me.
Jesus Christ, we're back to that again.
You carry great darkness in your heart. It will claim your soul. You will come to this place again and kill many more men.
shot him in the arse. Shot him in the arse, Ted. Bastards.
And the darkness will grow until it consumes everything you are.
So, did you ever find it? Who? The man you are after?
Let me ask you something, Ben. You ever think about death?
Mr. Greaves, are you all right?
Okay, even more deadly bug shot. Nice.
Oh, death. Oh, death. Won't you spare me over till another year? What is this that I can't see with ice cold hands taking hold of me? Oh, death. Oh, death. Won't you spare me over till another year?
Now, can anybody tell me where that song
Well,
also is in?
I am death, none can excel. I'll open the door to heaven or hell.
Hello, Jay.
Death.
Why, you're not a fan of this so far then?
Oh, death, won't you spare me over till another year? Oh, death, someone would pray. Could you wait to call me another day? Oh, death. Oh, death, won't you spare me over till another year?
So, are you going to answer the question?
What question is that?
Jim Reed. Did you ever find him?
Reed was
No,
indeed
he's actually
that son of a
singing
bitch's surname.
in the bar with the
That's
saloon
right,
where he's
Ben.
talking about it.
A despicable character. I remember him laughing like a hyena that cold morning they lynched me and my brothers. He was intent on avoiding my vengeance, but nothing was gonna stop me. Nothing.
He's sitting at a saloon, recounting these two. This is fun.
I finally did track those outlaws down. They had long rifles with scopes and were well positioned to pick off any poor soul who came anywhere close.
Fuck. All right, Frank James, where are you? Jesus! And he's getting pissed, you know, so he's had a few.
I'm guessing Frank James believed I was responsible for the demise of his brother Jesse. I couldn't really disagree with the man, as I thought Jesse was dead then as well. He backed off as I closed in on him, but he was still intent on killing me. And when I closed in on him again, he backed off again, looking for a better angle on me.
Ow. How's your weekend going, Dig?
Well, I can't fault Frank for wanting his revenge, as I was there for the same damn reason myself. At this point, I'm guessing you think Silas Greaves is a worse murderer than Jim Reed ever was.
No, sir.
A man who spent half his life killing somebody's brothers, fathers, sons.
I think you were just looking for justice, sir.
Is that what I was looking for, Dwight? Is that what it was? Justice?
Isn't
Shooting
that
me
why
like
you were
that?
hunting
How
the
dare
James
they?
gang?
The Jim gang. Right. I finally found Frank holed up in his mountain cabin, and he was determined to have me dead. It was a pitched battle that could have gone either way. Luckily, I had some dynamite in my possession.
Dynamite. On your
They're taking their
person.
time to
A few
boost you, are they?
sticks, just in case. It's always good to be prepared.
Bastard. Well, thankfully they haven't decided to cut me off so far for tonight, like they usually bloody do.
It was a pitched battle that could have gone either way. Luckily, I had some dynamite in my possession.
Dynamite. On your person.
A few sticks, just in case. It's always good to be prepared.
Right.
I'm just laying out the facts as I remember them, Jack.
Bastards.
You're gonna bleed!
That's how we do it. That is how we do it.
That old shack? Well, it went tumbling right off that cliff.
With Frank James still in it?
Yes, sir.
But Frank James is still alive, living in Missouri, showing folks around the family farm for 25 cents a tour.
I didn't say he died in the fall, now did I?
No, but he did say he was in it.
I'm done with this damnable outlaw life. Kill me, don't kill me, do what you will. At this point, I just don't give a shit.
Oh, 1 sec.
I explained to Frank that I had nothing against him personally and that I was looking for someone else.
You want Reed? Have at him. I never did like that bastard. I am done here.
We parted in peace as Frank pointed out the path to my prey before making his way back down the hill.
Oh, there's a nugget nearby. Come on then, where's the nugget? Ah, there's the nugget. But yeah, this game is enjoyable, Jay. I wouldn't discount it because of the counting of the tails on the saloon bar.
So what happened with Reed?
Well, I finally found the last of the gang hiding in a nearby cave. First, I had to dispatch the lookouts, as I was determined not to let that murderer escape my revenge again.
Does anybody know where that song was also
Rather
in?
than wander
Okay.
in willy-nilly, I decided it would be better to smoke that son bitch out. Hey, Reed! I shouted. No wonder you're so ornery. Can't be easy being married to Belle Starr. While you're off providing for the family, she's spreading her legs for every Tom, Dick, and Cole Younger. Not an attractive woman exactly, but very friendly. At least she was to me.
Son of a bitch!
Until dawn, yep.
It was then that the last bunch of bandits jumped out of hiding.
Why won't this asshole give up? Would someone please kill him?
Fuck me! Fuck it! No, it's a good day for someone else to die.
Eventually, it was just me and Reed. I had waited a long time to face him down, so I could repay him for what he did to my brothers. And repay him
Yeah,
I
achievement.
did.
Achievement. Ah, 4% off.
Top notch.
Great timing, dude.
Well, I don't know about you boys, but I'm pretty beat.
Am I right, lads?
Well, it's too damn bad you never found that Bob character. Seems a shame you never had to pay.
Well, funny thing about that, I did have one more chance at him.
Back to episode 7. Nice.
6 months ago, I heard that Butch and Sundance were back in the States and had gathered up some of their old gang. I tracked them down, hoping that Roscoe Bob Bryant had returned with them.
So you're saying they didn't die down in Bolivia?
That's what I'm saying.
He's going, you're full of shit. You're all so full of shit.
40 years I had waited to get my hands on the last of my brother's killers. Not even an army of demons could have stopped me now.
Dumbass.
Both Johnny Ringo and Jim Reed fell fairly quickly. But the last one, Roscoe Bob Bryant. That son of a bitch had managed to escape my vengeance time and time again. I couldn't even be certain I'd recognize him after all those years. By now, he had to be close to 70.
For all you know, he could have been dead.
That thought had indeed crossed my mind, as did others.
Dodge. shoot him in the fucking skull. There we go.
For instance, did my thirst for vengeance turn me into something worse than the man I was after? By this point in my storied career, I had killed more men than Bob Bryant ever had.
Do some more damage with your shotguns or shotgun weapons, okay? Whew.
I was furious as hell at that bastard for making me who I am. A man with no family, no friends, no purpose except shooting Bob Bryant dead. Nothing could stop me from taking his life. I'd been after that killer forever. From the time I rode with Billy the Kid. But that chapter of my story you already know.
Chapter of that fairy tale, you mean?
Suddenly it was 1910. Here I was, an old man roaming a ghost town dead almost 2 decades.
Now those big-ass bastards there that you saw, dude. Best thing to do with them is shoot them square in the head. Dwight Eisenhower. So where are we going now? So you have to go this way, okay? Oh, up these stairs. That's handy, isn't it?
Town was falling apart, just like me.
Also, congratulations, dude, on getting 1,000
But I wasn't about
followers.
to call it quits.
Twitch.
Even though the ghosts of my dead brothers were begging me to end what I started so long ago.
Mr. Graves, are you all right? Would you like some water?
The Wild Bunch knew I was there. They were after a treasure they had hidden before they fled, buried in the grave of a dead amigo. Some folks think
Wow,
the town is
nice.
haunted, so they figured there wouldn't be many people poking around.
Cheers, dude. Celeste's tomorrow. Yeah, but it's nice and ready for it, isn't it?
Get ready to die!
I intended to fill that grave with Bob Bryant's corpse. But like I said, the bandits knew I was on to them. They lured me in and hit me with everything they had.
You obviously prepared since you're sitting
Yep.
down, Mr.
Yeah,
Actually, in
poor Bob.
that moment, I did not prevail.
So I suppose we're talking to a ghost.
Funny you should put it like that, Jack. Because when I woke up...
From the dead?
There was silence all around me. I could swear to God I saw Billy then.
Billy who?
Billy, the kid. William Bonney. He was shooting at me from a rooftop. Here, there, even over there.
So I am right. You are titched in the head.
Oh,
Mr.
text in the
Greaves,
head. I thought he said
perhaps we should
text in the
switch you to
head.
coffee?
You see that old Indian again, too?
No, but I did see Billy's killer. Patrick Floyd Garrett. He came at me guns a-blazing. But I knew that old war horse had died 2 years before. I wondered if maybe I was dead too and confronting the ghosts of my past. Perhaps all my sins were coming back to haunt me and drag me down to perdition.
This town is coming like a ghost town.
I saw Henry Plummer throw dynamite at me.
Wow. I mean, you know, I couldn't really see it being ghosts and all that bollocks.
In the gates of the cemetery, I saw John Wesley Harding, just like I remembered him.
I love the soundtrack as well to this.
Robert Ollinger appeared with his terrible double-barrel shotgun.
Oh, you son of a... Say I had him shot. Like so. The fucking cheek of it.
No ghost army was stopping me.
My father-in-law got hit with a fallen branch. He spent the rest of his life talking to dogs.
Newman Hayes Clanton, William Brocious, John Peters Ringo, they all wanted me dead. guardians of the Garden of the Dead. George Curry and Harvey Logan, alias Kid Curry, both thirsty for vengeance from the great beyond.
I think someone's got a bit mad, don't you? Or very drunk.
Jesse, Woodson, James, and Jim Reed. Each one deader than the next. I thought I would go crazy.
Thought?
This bit's not fun.
I saw Harry Alonzo Longabaugh.
The Sundance Kid?
Like a general leading his legion of the dead.
You told us before that you seen him alive.
He was alive. Then I heard a voice call to me from afar. It was Robert Leroy Parker, a.k.a. Butch Cassidy, coming at me from out of the fog.
Thanks for taking care of that bastard.
Good lord. The good, the bad, and the dead. Was he a zombie now?
But the kid wasn't quite deceased. Not yet.
Takes more than one little bullet to kill the likes of me, partner.
That was about 7 to your
Those
face.
two looked like they hadn't seen each other for quite a while.
Cheek.
Clearly, they were no longer amigos.
Shit. I was hoping I wouldn't have to kill you.
You won't have to, Butch. I'm killing you first.
I asked them about Bob Bryant, but they were too busy with their own heated conversation.
Let me get this shit straight. You want my money and the love of my life?
You frittered it all away, Butch. Edda's mine. So is that damn money.
I didn't want to shoot anybody until I had an answer to my question, but those boys didn't give me much of a choice.
Oh, shit.
Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid died there in that cemetery not 6 months ago.
finale. Top finale. Top
Butch
finale.
Cassidy and the Sundance Kid were killed by the Bolivian army. Everybody knows that.
That's the legend, but it ain't the truth.
So, you never found Bob? There is no Bob. This old sumbitch ain't even Silas Greaves.
Sir, is that true? Have you been pulling our legs this whole time?
Well, not the whole time.
Oh, man, I think you've worn out your welcome here.
Maybe you're right, Jack. Maybe it's time to pay. You see, Ben, or should I say Bob, your past always catches up with you.
I was a different man back then, crazy. Drinking, I changed my ways, I swear to you. If I could turn back the clock,
But you can't, Bob.
Revenge or redemption? You know what? Let's be nice. Let's get redemption.
Why'd you toy with me like that? Telling those tales, knowing all along. Why not just lay your cards on the table?
Wanted to suss you out, Bob. See what kind of man you turned out to be. Maybe prod you into drawing on me. See, all those years on your trail turned me into a killer. Can't even remember who I was before you tried to murder me. You, on the other hand, walked that very same path in exactly the opposite direction.
What do you mean by that?
You think your life is worth sparing, Bob? Boy, what's your name again?
It's Eisenhower, sir. Dwight Eisenhower.
What do you plan to do with your life, Dwight Eisenhower?
Tomorrow I'll be leaving for West Point, sir.
So, you want to be a soldier? Well, then do it right, son. Don't tear down the world out of anger and spite like I did. You build it up. You do something decent with your life, you hear me?
Sir? Yes, sir.
I won't have it said I left you with nothing, Bob.
To end. Thank
Top
you.
notch.
Thank you. Thank you.
Won't
Thank
you
you.
spare me over till another year?
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
Just let the credits roll now. That's the third game of this year done. So that means Thursday afternoon, I will be starting Cat Quest 2. Which I'm looking forward to because I haven't played that yet. Played the first one, completed the first one, platinum the first one. Yes, Gio. See, I thought I could be pretty close to this, so... wow, I've said so much. I enjoyed that again. It's Cat Strike Quest. Yeah, so that was what, about 4.5 hours? That could be a one and done for you, Jay. But yeah, I enjoyed that. Good soundtrack, great game. I might have to pick up the others, see if I can get them on backwards compatibility to Cartel and Bound by Blood, because Bound by Blood was quite good. Playing as the brothers. Cartel I never played. Because Cartel was set modern day. Yeah.
There are men who fear legends, but a man legends fear. He's a four-hosted reaper, crying bullets for tears. When a drought comes in justice, bullets make good rain.
Thank you, Stream Elements.
When the heartache has dried up, only blood heals a pain. There's a time for grieving, and a time to just pray. There's a time for forgiving, but it's not for today. You can hide sins from the gavel.
Catch the Hat Quest.
When Silas Grease finds you, there's nowhere to run. And time goes too slowly for the gunslinger's eye. Till he's buried his promise, there's no time to cry. There's a time for grieving, and a time to just pray. There's a time for forgiving, but it's not for today. There's a time for grieving, and a time to just pray. When Silas Grease finds you,
hello, Jay. How you doing, man?
You
just got home from work.
That's the time you
Well, you got home in perfect timing. Yeah, points and shit.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
Won't you save me
Won't
for
you
another
spare
year?
me over to another
Work is rude, very rude at this time of night. (2013). Also Techland, who went on to make such games as Dying Light. you very much, Jay, for getting your bits out. Right at the end of the stream, which is a shame, but also very thankful for. Because, you know, again, didn't know I'd be on because I didn't think I'd be on. I just chose to be on because I didn't see anybody else on that I wanted to. That I knew of. Hard mode, let's go. No. Let's not go. An achievement, that's how it was. Oh, yeah. So, yes, ladies, gentlemen, and non-binaries out there, the next game on Thursday on PC will be Cat Quest 2. Replaying that. Very nice. Very nice. Tomorrow morning, we'll be continuing Aragami. And if we complete the main story, we'll start Nightfall, the expansion, before going on to Aragami 2. And then Tuesday, the Capcom Arcade Stadium will be having a showcase of. I probably won't be going through the arcade games before I start Castlevania as part of the Castlevania Advance? What's Advance? What is an Advance? Advance Collection. Game Boy Atlantis. Oh yeah, Game Boy Atlantis. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, we have started Extra Life. As you can see, the goal is above us. We've started with $10. Thank you very much, Michael, for that. Now, this is you pay and I'll play from my collection of either PlayStation games on the PS4, PS5, the Xbox games, or Steam, as we've done tonight. If I have it in my selection, minimum of $10, and I will play it for at least half an hour. Now, thanks to Michael, we will be starting on the 4th of February from midday to midnight with a game that I played for 37 minutes called Balance Lot, where you're jousting or trying to get to a jousting competition on a unicycle, not a horse. And it's a bit shit. Now, if you want to see me play something else, simply add a donation and let me know what you would like to see me hopefully play. If I have it in my collection, then fine, I'll play it. It can only get better unless nobody else donates, which I hope not. I hope people do donate because, you know, children's hospitals need help. You know, we've got yet another variant, the Omicron, which has taken, you know, the life of a friend of mine this week. And so, you know, children's hospitals need as much help as they can get. And if we can do some, though, how's that a bad thing? I will play games for you guys for 12 hours to help them out. So yeah, so I will see you in the morning. Gio, if you want me to play Apartment 666 for at least half hour until I beat it, I'll do that. But it's a minimum of $10. A level of a game. Not a level of a game, but just play a game through the game. I mean, we're already seeing you theoretically playing a level of a game over and 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 over again with Green Hell Zone. But yeah. Oh God, no. If you want me to play Brick Breaker from the beginning, I could do that. Level 77? No. Probably if we don't get to it in a half hour, at least. But again, I say at least because it depends on if there's other donations happening. If there's some donation that's come in, then it's half hour. If there's no donations, then it continues on until there is a potential donation come through. That's how it'll work. So yeah. So, I mean, you guys could do that. You guys could go, have you got the original Prey? Have you got the remaster of Prey? Have you got Deadpool? I want to see you play Deadpool. Stuff like this. But that's how it'll work. So, February 4th, let's do that shit. But for now then, it is, it is what? It is gone 10 o'clock. Is anybody on for a raid? Can we send people to a raid? No worries, Michael. Thank you for joining us. Again, it was one that I just sort of popped up rather than, you know, planning for. You're on for a nap, yes. You've got Celeste tomorrow, which I'm interested in watching. Which I am very interested in watching. Right, I will be removing that from my PC. Let's see who's on. No. Oh, Tom's on. Guardians of the Galaxy. We can go raid to Tom. Let's go raid Tom. So I will catch you later. Catch you in the morning, 10 a.m. for the Sunday service. Also see you in Jay's tomorrow night, around 9. Have yourself a wonderful evening. Let's go watch Guardians of the Galaxy. And for those who stay by at the end of this,